Hello everyone, very good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah,
Good
let me
morning.
share my screen. Yeah. Let me know once you people are able to see my screen.
Yeah, we are able to.
Yeah, thanks for confirming. Yeah. Today we will talk about cloud computing, its introduction and all. And post that one will be discussing about types of the cloud, what are all the types that we do have in Salesforce, and which are all the features that will be providing by these clouds. And later on, we will be talking about the products of the Salesforce. What are all the products that will be presented by Salesforce and all. Then we will walk through the force.com instances, and then we'll in detail go to the force, what is meant by force.com and all. What does it mean and all its features. Then we'll walk through about setup page and all, how and what are all the features that were present in setup page, and where we can find all those things and all. We'll go through all those things. And at last, we will be creating the developer org. I mean, each and individual along with me. These topics will all be covered in today's session. Firstly, we will be talking about the cloud computing, how it will be, I mean, what does this cloud computing mean and all. Generally, as discussed in demo class, this cloud computing is nothing but an on-demand availability of computing resources. What are all the resources that we do have on demand, we will be utilizing them, such as data, storage, services, networking capabilities, and software. All these things we will be using across the internet. In simple terms, we can call this cloud as an internet or network. We can just remember like that. And all these models, if we are using in public sector applications in the sense, then the communication will go through the public networks. Or if we are using the private sector networks or private applications, say for example, Amazon, Flipkart, all those things were not owned by the government, right? So these all things we are utilizing through the private network sectors only. And the portals such as a VPF portal or some EAF portals and all government sites will be there, right? Those things and all APSRTC bus booking sites, those all things we will be accessing them through the public networks. The service, it depends on the services, services provided by the government sectors, public sectors, we will be using the public networks. Whereas in private sector services that we are using in the sense, then all those things were hosted in private networks. Normally, this model will this cloud computing model will allows us in utilize all the resources which are helpful for the physical infrastructure and all. Normally, in simple terms, we can give an examples like Google Docs and all, and email things, web things, Gmail configurations, Facebooks, Microsoft 365. All these examples we can consider for cloud computing, because we are just utilizing their resources, and we are not doing any setups or something from our end. We are just utilizing the services that were provided by them. No need to do anything or any extra activities from our end. And we can users or the ones who are accessing these applications can access very easily through the internet, and they can be more productive also because they can access them at anywhere. Like suppose if we set up the servers or something from our home or certain distance kilometers in the sense, then it will be very tough if we move away from that particular network. Say, for example, we have set up an server at an ratio of 30 kilometers in the sense, then that application might be accessed within this particular range only, and it can be accessed anywhere. And suppose if we are using a cloud or cloud based applications in the sense, then we can range it yeah, more kilometers, and we can access that particular application from anywhere and from everywhere across the world. So this is the main advantage. Like by using these cloud applications, we can access the application from all over the world. So productivity can also be increased. And what are all the main things that we have to consider in order to use this cloud computing and all in the sense? First thing is hardware. We need to have hardware in the sense. Suppose if we want to have any application or if we want to do any work in the sense, setup should be there, right? So in here we will be calling it as an hardware, which is nothing but our laptops and all will comes under this hardware setup. Laptops, whether it might be laptop or tablet, or it might be mobile also. Like these kind of through these kind of devices we can access the internet. And internet connection should also be there in order to perform any of the application, or in order to access any application we need to have internet connection. It will be providing the connection between the whole process, which are all the elements connected through the internet. We can access through this particular internet connection. And we need to have the server also. Server, these are all things hosted by them, so no need to worry about them. But basic thing, server also we need to have, which will be acting as an mediator between this hardware and database. Like database we need to have whatever the data that we are storing will be stored in this particular database in the form of rows or columns. These four things were required in order to access a particular application, or in order to have do some work on the cloud computing kind of thing. Nothing but all the CRMs that we are using, these are basic things that we do use. This is all about cloud computing. And the next thing we will be talking about is types of clouds that we do have. Basically, we have nearly 15 types of clouds we have, but we use mostly six clouds only. Those 15, 15 were defined in the Salesforce, but we mainly going around these particular six clouds only, which is nothing but a sales cloud, commerce cloud, experience cloud, marketing cloud, service cloud, and analytics cloud. We'll go in detail about all these clouds. First, remaining clouds were these clouds like integration cloud, app cloud, IoT cloud, manufacturing cloud, financial, education, non-profit, health, and vaccine. All these were 15 types of categories that were provided by the Salesforce. These clouds were nothing but we can simply call it as an features that will be provided by the Salesforce. In order to achieve our market or in order to increase the productivity of our business, Salesforce was providing certain features to us. Those features were nothing but the clouds that they were presenting. In certain type of clouds, certain features will be provided, and then other types of clouds, the next services will be provided. Like that, different based on the naming conventions and all, certain features will be provided. Say, for example, if we take Sales Cloud, in the sense, all the sales related information and all the sales features, what are all present in order to increase our sales to our business, those all features will be provided in Sales Cloud. In the same way, Commerce Cloud or Service Cloud, in the sense, what are all the things that were shopping related, shopping cart related, all these things, all those features will be provided in this Commerce Cloud. Like that, based on different categories, different types of clouds that were providing by the Salesforce. Now we'll walk you through about the Sales Cloud. Sales Cloud is nothing but all the sales related things. We will features will be provided in this particular Sales Cloud. Say, for example, if we want to sell our product, or if we want to advertise about our product, or if we want to um, like sales kind of thing, or lead management, account related things, all these things will go in Sales Cloud itself. Like what are all the features that these particular cloud was providing, in the sense, it mainly provides 5 to 6 different categories. Account and contract management, it will be providing nothing but it. Account and contact were the standard objects that will be provided by the Salesforce. Here, they were in this particular feature, or in this Sales Cloud, we will mainly deals with the account object, contract object, lead object, opportunity, product, campaigns, all these objects we will be dealing mainly in this particular Sales Cloud. These objects I will show in upcoming sessions in detail in UI. Now we will just learn about the features. First, main uses if we know, in the sense, then if we will be understanding if we deep dive into those particular objects. Like account and contract management, these are used to track the customer interactions. Suppose if a particular customer interacted with us, say for example, I want to buy this so and so product, XYZ product, in the sense, then those whatever the talk I do with that particular customer, those will be recorded, and those will be tracked in this Sales Cloud. Those are nothing but that feature is nothing but account and contact management. What are all the discussions that we will be happening with account and contact, those will be recorded over here. And account is nothing but, say for example, we can consider this account as an company. Say for example, Infosys or Deloitte or Mindtree or something, CTS, like that accounts we will be having. And contracts, nothing but contracts is nothing but it's a child relationship. The employees who work in a particular organization will comes as a contact, or the patients under a particular hospital can be called as in contact. Like that, single hospital may have number of patients. Like that, a single account may have a number of contacts. Those kind of relationships, those things and all deals in the account and contact management. And one more feature we can talk about is like lead management and tracking. Lead management is nothing but suppose one particular customer, suppose I have advertised about my one of the product, nothing but pencil. Say for example, pencil, I have advertised this particular product, and few of the people might be interested in this particular product, and few might not be interested in this particular product. The ones who shows interest to buy my pencil is nothing but a lead. Like the people who will show the interest to our products, nothing but leads. We can call that particular person as a lead in Salesforce terminology. So what are all the who are all the people who have shown the interest to our particular product, nothing but the lead management. Right from showing interest till revenue generation. Those all life cycle will be called as an lead management. Here in a Sales Cloud, this lead management and its tracking will be done. Like this is one of the feature that they will be providing. Um, First, what is the feature that they were providing? They were providing accounts and contacts management, then lead management and its tracking. These two features that they will be providing. The third one is opportunity and product management. Opportunity and product management is nothing but opportunities were nothing but revenue generating thing. Suppose here I have bought one pencil, like the one who shows the interest, nothing but the nothing but the lead, and post conversion of this lead. This lead may be converted into an account, contact, and opportunity. Opportunity is nothing but the revenue generating thing. Like with this particular lead, I am generating some revenue, like I'm getting money out of this particular lead. If he buys my pencil, then he will be buying my product, right? Then out of this particular person, I am getting money, which is nothing but opportunity. This opportunity may be won or lost. One in the sense, we may won or lost. We may gain an lead, or we may lost an lead. In the sense, the ones who shows interest may not buy all the products. Say, for example, some training course was going on. That in that training course, a few might do investigation, like how much is the duration of that particular training, what were the timings, and how was the demo, and all like that inquiry they may do. But all the students, or the all the people who have inquired may not take the course, right? May not join the course. Few may get drop off in middle also. So the ones who dropped in middle may be called as opportunities lost, and the ones who joined in the course may be called as an one students, like opportunity ones. The ones successfully, I mean, out of which we will gain the revenue. So the ones who have finally converted into the opportunities one, it may be were called as an opportunities one, and the ones who lost in the middle will be called as an opportunities lost. Like that, there will be two probabilities where the opportunity might be won, or the opportunities might be lost. Those all tracking, and those all trackings were comes under this sales cloud. And the products were nothing but this pencil itself we can consider as an product. Like whatever the products that we sell will be tracking under the products. This was opportunity and products. This was also one of the feature that will be provided under the sales cloud. One is account and contract management, lead management and tracking, opportunity and products. These features will be provided under the Sales Cloud. The third one is campaign management. This was also one of the feature that was provided by the Sales Cloud. Campaign is nothing but whatever the trials that we made in order to advertise our product. Say, for example, seminars we will be conducting, or online sessions we will be doing, or posters we were do I mean posters we are pamphleting. Those all things comes under the campaigns. Like whatever the trials or the um, things that we do from our end in order to advertise our product were nothing but the campaigns. These campaign management will also comes under sales cloud. And next thing is sales analytics and reports. Another feature which was providing by sales cloud is nothing but sales analytics and reports. Say this sales analytics and reports were nothing but how our graph was going, whether our products were buying, whether our products was buying nicely, or they were going down, like that graph. If we sketch, in the sense, those all things comes under sales analytics and reports. If we do reporting kind of thing on our particular sales on daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis, like that, if we do something in the sense, then those things and all comes under sales analytics and reports. This was also one of the feature that we can have in under the sales cloud. Post that one, sales collaboration, how we are collaborating with the customers, how we are interacting with the customers about our product and all, though that is also one of the features that they were providing. All these and then at last one is integration capabilities. How, in order to increase our sales, what are all the things that we are doing, what are all the applications that we are integrating, those all things, and we can consider under integration capabilities. All these features, with all these particular features and recommendations, these sales cloud was having. That means, if we go with this sales cloud, we can have all the features with this all these features. These will be useful for our business. Based on our business requirement, we will choose which cloud to take up. This was all about service cloud. Then we will be talking about the marketing cloud. In marketing cloud, what are all the features that were present? In marketing cloud, we can say like email marketing. Uh, that means, about our how we are advertising about our product, through email we are sending, in this email marketing, we will have different channels again. For our customers only, we are segregating group of audience, targeted, who are all the targeted audience that we are pointing out. Say for example, we are advertising about our product, but if we won't reach the right customers, in the sense, then our product might not be sold, right? Say I'm selling a mobile phone, but I'm reaching the wrong customers, in the sense, for um, how can we compare, yeah, say nowadays everyone were using mobiles, but if we won't target to right person, then that particular product might not be sold correctly. Say tablet, we can check like a tablet or other product, which is not useful for that particular guy or something. We are going to some farmers or any remote kind of people, and if we are advertising about our product, in the sense, then they may not have that money to afford, or they may not show any interest in buying that particular product. Like that, if we are reaching the wrong customers, in the sense, then there may be scope, our product might not be reaching the right customers. Like that, if we advertise in wrong way, in the sense, then our product may not be sold. So such kind of things we have to consider in email marketing. Email marketing, through the emails, who are all will see these particular emails. So we have to look into those particular features also. So email market, right audience we have to showcase on. So all these features will be presenting in marketing cloud, through email, whether we are reaching through the email or through social media. um, we are marketing about our product, or through the mobile, or we marketing we have a journey builder also, in journey builder, it's like based on preferences, and based on the preferences and the behavior of the particular customer. Like what are all the interests that the customer was interested in, those things and all will be captured in this particular journey builder. Like this, different categories and different features the Salesforce was providing under each of the cloud. And here data and analytics also was there. Like this, different features, through these different features, this marketing cloud was designed. So these will address the different business scenarios based on their, based on their business, or they have to choose the right cloud which will suits their business in order to increase the marketing things or sales things. And remaining, these are all the main features that will be providing by the marketing cloud. How do we maintain the content and all? Suppose if we are writing certain content about our product, in the sense it should be in a proper way. So those things and all will be controlled in under this marketing cloud. These were the features that were present in the marketing cloud. Next, we'll go for experience cloud. The next important thing is experience cloud. In this experience cloud, what are all the features that we do have is like a branded portal. Main thing is a branded portal. What are all the brands that we will be creating in order to advertise our product, or in order to make our product familiar? Those all brands, those all portals we can be created under this experience cloud. And if we want to personalize any content and all for our product, in the sense those features will also be present in this experience cloud. Right. Then next thing is the community engagement. How we can how we are engaging with the particular customer, and how we are advertising about our product frequently, continuously. All these things we will be covering under this community management. And this, how case management will also be there. How we are dealing with the case and all. Case is nothing but the suppose if we buy one product, and if that is not working, in the sense we will be calling to the customer care, right? The same thing will be goes with the case. Case is nothing but the support that they will be ticket that they will be creating in the system, and for addressing our issues. Those all things comes under case management. We will be providing the 24 bar 7 support, right? Those kind of support ticket cases, nothing but the case. We will be calling that thing in as an case in the Salesforce. And integration is common for across the clouds. So what are all the integrations that we will be incorporating in order to make our particular cloud features popular? Those all integrations will be present. Integration is the common thing that we will have across all the clouds. And mobile accessibility and all, how we are accessing, giving our application to the customers. Those all features will be present in experience cloud. Then the service cloud. Mainly we will be using sales cloud and service cloud. Service cloud is nothing but how we are addressing the issues of a particular customer. Here main thing will come as an case management. Yeah, as we discussed earlier, the support tickets that we were raising will come as in a case. In this case, we can give support in any way. Through email, we can support them. Through phone, we can support them. Through web, we can support them. Through email, how we are sending, in the sense, suppose if I have sent an email saying my product that I have bought from your company was not working, in the sense, then I can send them an email to the customer support saying, addressing my issue. Then they will be replying back, like that. Email chain will goes on. Those things comes under the case management. And through phone also we can reach out to them, right? Generally, so through phone also they can provide the support. Through web, in the sense, even in the sense, there will be company page for them. There we can address our issue, or we can raise the case through that particular portal. So through web also we can address the issues. This was the this case management was the main feature that this service cloud was providing. And omni channel support. Omni channel support is nothing but like chatbots or the voice messages. Say for example, in certain portals or the login pages, on right hand side or left hand side, some bot will be there, right? Talking to customer. So that automated channels we can have in Salesforce also. Omni channel, we can call it as an omni channel. Whatever the questions that we have, we can chat with that particular machine. And knowledge base. Suppose suppose one customer one have resolved one issue, and customer two was there with the same issue in the sense. Then we will be noting that particular issue under the knowledge articles and all. These knowledge articles will be provided by the Salesforce itself, like reference to the earlier cases that they have faced. These all things we will go in detail in upcoming sessions. Here I am just giving the overview of each and every clouds to have insights for you. Knowledge base, that is also one of the object that we do have in service cloud. Post that one live charts and live charts on the chatbots we have. All these things were comes under the service cloud itself. These chatbots were nothing but the like robot kind of things, automated robot kind of things. How may I help you, like that we will be having in shopping carts and all, right? So the similar way we can have in Salesforce also. There we can chat whatever the queries that we do have. Select one, select two, like that options. Like that options will be there predefined for predefined questions. So we can chat with them and can resolve our issues. That is also the feature that was provided by the service cloud in Salesforce. And case routings and assignments, like suppose if particular case has been come up for us, say for example, one product was not working, then who should address that particular case, who should resolve that service ticket. It automatically assigns to certain queues, and certain queues, and a particular agent will be taking up that particular case. Say for example, one issue have came up for the one service agent in the sense, then that service agent will work upon that case, and based on the service level agreements that have been promised for the customer, he will resolve the issue. That means in layman terms we can call it as an high priority issues, high priority, medium priority, and low priority. In general terms, we can call like this. We can prioritize the cases like a high priority, medium priority, and low priority. First, high priority tickets will be closed because they were of high priority and the business may impact. So, high priority cases first will be resolved, then medium priority, and then low priority. Like this, based on priority, we can define the assignment rules, and we can resolve the cases accordingly. That means for here we can write the assignment rules and all based on these priorities. First, high priority tickets should be assigned to the service agents, then low priority, and then then medium priority. At last, low priority tickets. Like that, we can do the case routings and assignments. Routing was nothing but redirecting the particular issue to a certain agent, a service agent. And assignments nothing but we are assigning particular priority cases to certain service agents. Assignment and routing. Then this all will be done automatically if we write some workflows and assignment rules and all. Then these all things will be taken care automatically in Salesforce. And integration capabilities, as I said earlier, this will be common for every cloud. And, these are all the some few of these features that were present in the service cloud. And if the business was dealing with mostly with the tickets and customer resolving cases in the sense, then they can opt for service clouds. And then the commerce cloud. This commerce cloud was nothing but if we have shopping cart kind of thing, like Amazon. We can take like Amazon as an example, that a shopping kind of thing, if we have in our business in the sense, then we can opt for e-commerce cloud. Shopping cart features and all will be present here. Say for example, online storefront in the sense, to buy our products, we will be designing one web page, and in that page, all the products will be listed out, and we can click on that particular cart, and we can buy that particular product. Like that, online storefront was defined. And then personalization will be there. For our if we want few products for our purpose, then we can add them to the cart and make an wish list. All these things can be done. And for us, some customized filters can be done. Filters can be defined based on our priorities, right? So those kind of things we can personalize. All those features will be there. And order management, we can do, say for example, we can place the orders, and we can sell the orders, and we can deliver them also. Those all features will be there in commerce cloud. And like integrations is common. Integrations will also be there here. How, I mean, how the portal was set up, how we can interact with the customers and all those integrations will, that is also one of the feature that was providing by the commerce cloud. And main thing is, as it's an online thing, scalability, scalability and security should be there. For this here, these things also provide, these feature should also be provided by the commerce cloud. All these features that this commerce cloud was providing. And it should be mobile friendly also. So mobile, from mobile perspective also, it should be friendly environment. These all features will comes under the commerce cloud. And then the main cloud we are using was analytics cloud. Analytics cloud was nothing but now everything was migrating to AI, right? So Einstein thing and AI things that we are using were analytics cloud. In this analytics cloud, like chatbots will be there, and data exploration will be there, and data hmm, and data analytics was there. All these things are like visualization kind of thing. These all things comes under analytics, like what are all the sales or services, or the things that we are doing in our business. We will be more focusing on visualization part here. More insights will be there compared to all these clouds. Here, the insights and visualization will be more. And we can do graphs also, pin to pin graphics we can do. We can do reportings and all. We can showcase them on dashboards and all. Nothing but pictorial representation that we are doing here in analytics cloud. And we can integrate the data integrations will be there. And mobile analytics we can do. All these things goes data data related, all the things we can do at an maximizing point of view in this analytics cloud. These all things, these all the six clouds that we are mainly using. Post that one, integration cloud, we have other. other segregations of clouds which we have in the sense integration cloud we have. Normally this integration cloud will connect with one cloud to the another cloud, and we can integrate what are all the features that we do have. And app cloud in the sense app cloud was the other cloud that we are using, app cloud is nothing but it's an application kind of thing. Suppose if we have any app exchange kind of things, then those things will be incorporated in the app cloud. And IoT cloud we have. IoT cloud, this all mostly we won't use. Mainly we will use sales and service cloud and marketing cloud. And the other six clouds that I have talked in earlier, those things we will use. This IoT cloud is a integration with one cloud and the another cloud. Two different clouds if we have in the sense, and in order to get the real-time insights and all, and by using devices and all, we will be connecting with third-party systems, and those all features will be incorporated in IoT cloud. Then manufacturing cloud. Manufacturing cloud is nothing but it will include manufacturing cloud nothing but it will includes all the information right from the raw materials to till production. What are all the raw materials that we do have in order to build our business, and how do we sell them, how do we incorporate them, all those man from related to manufacturing, what are all the processes that we do have, we can have in this particular cloud. And then financial services cloud we have. This financial services cloud is nothing but what are all the things or the decisions that we do take in order to fit a particular business from financial perspective. All those things will goes in the financial cloud. And education cloud. The next thing is education cloud. In this education cloud, we will be having I mean, students kind of information, teachers things, all the information that needed for an education, all the records, those things and all we will be capturing in this education cloud. And the next thing is non-profit cloud. Um, It is an SaaS kind of cloud that we do offer, and sometimes if we have I mean program management and a constituent engagement if we have in the sense, then those things donor management, though like that, if we have anything in the sense a non-profit kind of business, then those things will go in non-profit cloud. And the next thing is health cloud. Health cloud is nothing but patients' informations. Those things and all will go in health cloud. Like EHR records, the kind of thing we will be calling nothing but electronic health records and all. Nowadays, we are not using manual case sheets and all, right? We are entering them in electronic devices only, in computers only. In that, we will, I mean, terminology will be different. Like EHR record, we will be calling in health cloud terminology, we will be calling the records as EHR records. Nothing but a case studies of a particular patient, and his records and all. What was the disease that he have? What was the diagnosis that has been done by the doctor? Those all things can be captured under health cloud. And at last, the vaccine cloud. What are all the vaccines that we do have, and how many members have been vaccinated, how many were not? All those things and all comes under this vaccine cloud. These are all 15 clouds that we do have in Salesforce. Among these, we will only use basically sales and service cloud and then marketing cloud. Remaining all we won't see also in our whole Salesforce experience. So mainly, if we know about this Sales Cloud, the features that I have talked about, these six things, then that should be sufficient. These are all about clouds that were present in the Salesforce. The next thing was like products of Salesforce. Salesforce products. These were nothing but the group of clouds that will be providing. What was the difference between Salesforce products and Salesforce clouds is like clouds will provide separately the specific business. They will focus on mainly the business areas for addressing our issues. So suppose our business was dealing with the sales thing or about advertising about our product in the sense, then we will be taking one specific cloud, and a group of clouds were nothing but comes as a product in order to address our business requirement. With only one cloud we may not address. So our business may require, say for example, um, our business needs advertising about our product and managing case also, and we have to maintain sales also. For all these things, how we will be covering, we have to go through sales cloud features, service cloud features, and marketing cloud features also. So all these three things combination should be there in order to address our business issue. So for that one, we have to opt for three different clouds, right? So these three things combinedly called as a Salesforce product. Whereas a Salesforce cloud is each and individual only. Say, like sales cloud means sales cloud itself. Service cloud, like that. Individual things we can call it as Salesforce clouds, whereas the product is a combination of clouds. And force.com instances. The next thing is force.com instances. What are first of all, we'll talk about what is the force.com platform. Like in order to build or in order to develop any application, the platform that we do use is nothing but the force.com. In real time, it will be looking like this. See here, this is nothing but the force.com platform only. This UI kind of thing, we can call it as an force.com. Its naming convention was like that. On that platform only, we will be developing all our code and UI kind of things and all. In this force.com, we do have different instances. In the sense, we will have a number of places to work. Like all the things cannot be done in one instance only. Say, for example, development, testing, and main users, all those people can't be can't be done at a single place, because say I am developing one functionality and the user was live user was working on the same instance, means I was doing modifications and he may not get the site very properly. Say for example, I have opened Flipkart or Amazon kind of thing. There one button is there, sign up button. If I go on making the changes, or if I go on doing the development on that particular button itself, he may not be logged in, and he may face the many issues, and finally he may not able to access the site also, and he may get irritation also. So end users should have separate instance to work on, and the developer should have the separate instance to work on. So many instances have been segregated in Salesforce. um, First instance was a developer sandbox, which is nothing but the developers will be using this particular sandbox, and it will be having 200 MB of test data. That means whatever the data that we have created, or that we are using, it should be of 200 MB itself. More than that one, it will get error. Here whatever the code that we want to use, or whatever the code that we write will goes here in this developer sandbox only, we will be writing, and it will be looking like this. Developer box that we have created a day, I mean day before yesterday, on Friday, this was the box. In this box only we will do all the developments and all. And the second one is developer pro sandbox. It is also an development and testing environment. where we have some more data to be tested. Like here it was allowing 200 MB of data, right? Here we can have some as it's an pro sandbox, we can have a few more space for test data. And the third one is a partial copy sandbox. This is a testing environment that we do use. It will be, it's an copy of a production environment. Like in some scenarios we will get the issue. In lower environments we may not get the issue, but in higher environments we will be facing certain issues. So in order to avoid those discrepancies, we will do a copy of production or sample itself. That means the replica of production environment we will be taking, and we will be working in lower environments, so that if we work on the same data that we are using in production, we can avoid the errors, and we can minimize the erroriness application. So it's an partial testing environment. It is in productions or replica. In order to have the sample live data and all, we can test in that particular environment in partial copy sandbox. And the next one is full sandbox. This is also an testing environment. It's also an replica of production org. And it will have all the data and the metadata. Metadata is nothing but the data about this particular data. Whatever the data that we do have in backend, it will be stored in the different form. Their data is considered as an metadata. The production environment, the next environment that we do have is like a production environment, where we have live users to work upon. In this production environment only, the main users will be using the application. Whatever the things that we have developed, tested, and all the things that we have done, finally it will goes to production. There they will be working upon the live application. And these are all the sandboxes that we do have. In real time in our projects, it might be considered as an developer sandbox. And then depending on it, int environment we have. Depending on the project and organizations, they will have number of instances. int environment we have, and then sit environment, and then uat environment. Some will have pre-prod and some may not have. And then finally prod environment. Developer environment is nothing but the one which we will be working on, developers will be working on. And post that one, they will be pushed to int, where the testers, I mean, some two or three different teams will also come here. Here in developer org, it will be dedicated to our particular team, or to specifically to certain developers. But in INT environment, some more teams will come up, some 4 to 5 teams like that. Their code will be pushed to INT. All 4 to 5 teams code will be there in INT environment. And then SIT, here the testers will come into picture, where they will be testing all the test setup will be then SIT environment. And then UAT environment is little higher environment, where here also the business users will be testing their functionalities. I mean, prior to production, business users will test in UAT environment, and see whether our application was working fine or not. That is nothing but the UAT environment, where the next one is pre-production environment. That means prior to releasing the production, we will have always a backup of production replica, where if certain changes or certain things goes wrong, we will keep place that particular backup in the prod itself, copying from pre-prod. So pre-prod is the environment where we have replica of production kind of thing. And then finally the prod environment, where the end users will be using the using the final application. Like this, generally in real time, we will have all these environments. And these are all called as an instances of force.com. And then the next one is the next one is how these can be divided, like force.com, how it was divided declaratively and programmatically. In the sense, declarative is nothing but like tools or the pick and drop and pick that we do use. We won't write any code kind of thing. It's just an tools kind of thing that we will be using declarative, just drag and drop features we can call. And programmatic wise, programmatic nothing but we are writing the code. This force.com was divided into two types where we can have declarative things and programmatic things. Again, in this declarative and programmatic, three different categories we have, where we will be having user interface, business logic, and data model. User interface was nothing but the UI that we see from the front end. Front end, what are all the things that we are seeing? Those things comes under user interface. Say, for example, I'm using the application, right? This was a look and feel of the outlook of UI kind of thing. This was nothing but user interface. Whereas business logic, that means in order to have this particular UI at the back end, what are all the logics that we have written? Say now, now this button was popping up, right? How this button was popped up and what was the logic behind it? Those all things comes under business logic. Data model nothing but here the button is popping up and where this data is stored, like let's go should be stored in somewhere else, right, at the back end. So those things and all comes under the data model, how the data was designed or set up. Yeah, those all things comes under data model. Like this, in these three categories, the Salesforce what it was using from user interface perspective. What are all the things that were there? Applications, tabs, page layouts, record types. These all things will be explained detailedly in 2 3 days. Now it's a rough idea that I am giving. From user interface perspective, what are all the things that we do have play? Say for example, applications, tabs, page layouts, record types. All these things we have in a declarative way. Whereas in programmatic way, from user interface perspective, we have force.com pages, web controllers, and sites. And from business logic standpoint of view, we have workflows, validation rules, and assignment rules. Whereas in code perspective, programmatic way, we have force.com page controllers, force.com code, web services API. And from data model perspective, we have objects, fields, and relationships. In programmatic way, we have web services and metadata API. All these things combinedly we have designed as a propose.com platform. And the last thing is setup page. These thing we will be in tomorrow's class. We will discuss in detail. But basically, how the setup page was divided in the sense, three categories we have here. Setup nothing but here we will be clicking on this gear icon, and if we click on this setup, then one page will be shown to us. Nothing but this page. Here we have it was categorized into three categories. Here object manager and this setup and this main window. If you see in this particular slide, in the sense, one was noted with an object manager, which is nothing but here we can view and we can customize all the standard and custom objects. And the second one is marked in green color here. See, left hand side. These all things comes under second thing. Setup menu. Whole setup menu was there. Here we can do all the pages, whatever the security or if we have users and all, we can manage it over here. And the main window, third one is the main window, yellow color highlighted one. What are all the things that we have done recently, or the what are all the work that we have done? It will be shown up here. Like this, we can have three different kinds of things, three different kinds of setup. Yeah. Uh, this thing we will cover in tomorrow's class in detail. Yeah. And as of now, we have covered these things: cloud computing, types of clouds, Salesforce products, instances, force.com, and setup page. Till now, any questions? Hello. Hello. As of now, any questions from anyone? If not, we are good to wrap up. Thank you.
No, ma'am.